be honest with you, life is gonna get good for your car and your iPhone 16. Because of this, here are my top 3. Number 3 goes to this. It's the Qi2 magnetic car phone holder. I'll be honest with you, the naming of this product is a little boring because the previous version was MagEasy Petaflow. Now I'm kind of unsure about having this product at number 3 for one reason. I'll get into it. Out of all my chargers, this is probably the shiniest and glossiest one I have. The footprint of the product is quite large. Even if you compare it to some of the similar size ones, this one's from Belkin. I'm guessing it's this big because it has better cooling. In my charge test, this thing reached a temperature of 51 degrees Celsius. The average was 57. The face of this charger has carbon fiber on it. Obviously it would because it's Qi2. It does look pretty good. What do you think, Monty? Now in the box, Qi2 includes a cable as well as cable ties. These things, they're pretty handy. But it's missing a cigarette adapter, so this $60 product, in order for you to use it, you're gonna have to spend another $10 to $15 to get the cigarette adapter. That's kind of a dick move from my perspective. Now when it comes to magnetic strength, it took about 11 newtons to remove the iPhone from the charger, which according to ChatGPT is like hitting a speed bump going about 20 miles per hour. Now in terms of charge speeds, this charger was the fastest, averaging 39% in 30 minutes on my iPhone. Now for Qi2 chargers, the average is 33%, and for all the old Qi1 chargers, it's around 20%. Now the one thing that confuses me about this product is this NFC shortcut thing. So on the face of the charger, there's like a switch for 3 settings, and each setting has a different NFC shortcut. So if you tap it, it brings up the shortcut. It just opens up to Qi2's website. If you want to do anything with these NFC shortcuts, you actually have to play around with Apple's shortcut app to set everything up. Kind of annoying. And this thing doesn't make any sense to me because it's quicker to just say, hey Siri, show me Google Maps, instead of like taking your phone off the thing, tapping it, opening it. I don't get it. Now for these wireless car chargers, I base my rankings on 9 different criteria ranging from horizontal and vertical pull strength, speed, operating temperature, as well as functionality. Now I do all this because I'm a reviewer, not an influencer, because at the end of the day, I, like you, just want to know what the best tech is out there. That was number 3. This is number 2. It's the Snap Plus wireless car charger, Qi2 version. I'll be honest with you, I've been really impressed with Mofi's Qi2 lineup. Their entire Snap Plus lineup has been a joy to review. And there's only one reason why this product is in the top spot. What is it, Monty? Now when it comes to size, this is one of the smaller chargers in my collection. The footprint of the charger is very small, especially when compared to the Qi2 product. But despite its tiny size, the magnets on this thing are pretty strong. It was number 2 in terms of the magnetic strength test, coming in at 15 newtons, which according to ChatGPT is equivalent to hitting a speed bump at 30 miles per hour. I'm gonna take its word for it. Now the charge head has a bit of rubber on it, which helps improve the friction on the iPhone. The charge head is encased in plastic, not metal. And I do like how the port is tucked towards the center of the charger, so you don't have the cable coming out the bottom. This just looks a lot cleaner from my perspective. Now in terms of charge speeds for this product, I got 33% in 30 minutes, which is very average for a Qi2 charger. And in terms of heat, it was actually really hot. So you have average charging, but it runs hot. I clocked the heat at 61 degrees Celsius, whereas the average is about 57. So if you get the vent-mounted version of this product and you use it during the winter, your iPhone's gonna get very warm, which might be nice. It's a pseudo hand warmer. Now this charger is gonna set you back a whopping $70. That is the most expensive product in my collection. Like even if this thing was $10 cheaper, it would be number 1 in my list. Now with that being said, at $70, Mofi does give you a couple of extras. Included in the box is a cigarette adapter, as well as a couple of cable guides, and an offset arm, which is something I haven't seen in a lot of these products. This offset arm is just gonna help you put your iPhone in the best position possible. So yeah, $70, pretty expensive, but you get a bunch of extras with it, so And yes, it does come with a cable. Qi2 product 60, this thing's 70. If you're looking for something a little cheaper, go with this ESR product. This thing is $36, but it doesn't really come with much. You're gonna have to buy a cigarette adapter, which is another $10, $15. And if you're wondering, out of the 20 chargers that I've tested, this one's number 5, so it's not terrible. Pick up one of these products. I really appreciate it if you use my links that I provide in the description section below. I'm a reviewer, not an influencer. I'm not sponsored by any of the brands, so my recommendations are based purely on my own testing. The links are how I'm able to keep creating honest and unbiased content, and I also get to buy food from Monty, so your support means a lot to him. All right, the best car charger that I've tested is this IOTI Velox. Not this Velox, this Velox. This was number 1 last year. There's one thing the newer product doesn't have that I really like on this old product. I'll get into it. The Velox Mini is very similar to the Mofi product in terms of size. Charge pad has a rubber finish. Now you think that something with cooling vents would run cooler. No, that's not the case. In my charge test, this thing reached a temperature of 65 degrees Celsius on average. The Velox had similar magnetic strength to the Pataka at 11 newtons. And if you're wondering, the average amount of force required to pull an iPhone from a charger with all the Qi2 chargers is 11 newtons. With all the old ones, the Qi1 ones, the MagSafe compatible ones, it was 8. That fact alone is worth upgrading your MagSafe car charger from my perspective. Now, when it came to charge speeds, the Velox Mini was slightly faster than average, hovering around 34 to 35% charged in 30 minutes on average. This charger costs around $55, which is quite a bit cheaper than the Mophie product. Included in the box is cable as well as a cigarette adapter. And I don't think the vent one has an offset arm, which the Mophie does. So the price is really why this product beats this product for the #1 spot. So that's all I got for this video. Questions, comments, leave them down there. If you're going to get one of these products, make sure you use my links. I'm a reviewer, not an influencer. Again, not sponsored by any of these brands. So my recommendation is just purely based on my own testing. The links are how I'm able to feed Monty and keep creating unbiased, honest content. So support means a lot. Thanks for watching.